Who do I need to spank?
Howdy everyone, this is your buddy BP back at it again in Smite, and I've got a question for you. This new Chiron skin from the Summer of Smite event, what do you guys think of it? I can tell you what I first thought of it when I saw it. The reveal video that Smite put up for it a little over a week ago. I thought, I had no words. I face-palmed, I cringed, I face-palmed and cringed so hard I almost risked pushing my face back into the back of my skull. You know, I was at risk of doing bodily harm to myself. I cringed and face-palmed so hard. But I gotta say, you know, because I was gonna buy it anyway, because you need to buy all the skins if you want to get the limited Bacchus skin, and I want to get that limited Bacchus skin because I like limited skins and I like Bacchus. So I bought the skin, and I decided to take it for a spin in a few matches, and I gotta say, the more I play it, the more I find myself liking it. And interestingly enough, I've been getting some, I guess you could say, positive responses from other players. They all seem to get a kick out of it. They get a laugh. They kind of know it's all in good fun. It's not meant to be, like, you know, disrespectful or anything. And I was kind of worried about that. I saw that reveal video, and I was thinking, you know, this could turn out to be like a big PR nightmare. Because, you know, there's people out there that get really worked up when they see things like this. They think it isn't very politically correct, or they just get really upset because they see anything that's gay. You know, like some people see anything that might come off as just slightly homosexual, and they start, you know, getting, you know, all fussy and uncomfortable. You know, it's just people making a big deal out of both sides. You know, everyone's, you know, well, not everyone, but, you know, some folks, they just can't handle, you know, a good joke. And I was glad to see a lot of people in Smite. They seem to handle it pretty well. I mean, if you go to the YouTube video, I mean, there's a lot of, like, nasty comments and dislikes. But it seems to me so far the Smite community that I've been playing in, they kind of get a kick out of it. They think it's pretty damn funny. And, you know, I think it's funny too. The voice pack is probably the best part about it. There's all sorts of little details about the skin that just kind of make me laugh. Like, when you do the laugh emote, the VEL, he laughs and then he spanks his ass. I'm not kidding. He reaches out and spanks his horse ass. I got quite a laugh out of it when I first saw it. And I'm just glad that it turned out to actually be a pretty fun skin. Because, like I said, when I first saw it, wasn't quite so sure, but I tried it out now, and it seems pretty funny, and it always gets a laugh when I'm playing it with playing with other folks, which, you know, of course, you're always doing when you're playing Smite. So, but yeah, there's always a response. One particular funny event I had was I was playing a different match to this one. It was a match of Clash, and I decided to use the curses emote. Because I hadn't tried it out yet, and I was curious as to what he said, and it came as a bit of a surprise what he said. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to go ahead and just show it to you. It was a pretty funny response that I got out of my teammates, so check it out.
An ally has been slain. Bogeyman army.
Yes. Basic b****.
Okay. One day you will find a worthy opponent. Yes. Please.
Basic b****.
Vicious.
You're welcome. Yes. Call me Daddy. Check out
I'm on
this
it.
$1 million derriere. Basic b****.
yeah, suffice to say, we all had a pretty good laugh. We all had a pretty good laugh about it. Even though we didn't win the match, as you can probably tell on that video, I wasn't really doing my best in that one. Not as well as I was doing here. We just totally dominated this enemy team. I don't know if it was just like they had toxic teammates. I think they had a toxic teammate. I think, if I remember correctly, yesterday's video, I incorrectly said that that Ymir in that match was being toxic. I was wrong. I was mistaken. It was the Ymir in this match that was being toxic. In the lobby after they surrendered, because they did surrender, they couldn't handle it. But after they surrendered, they were all just like talking shit, and they were like doing like really juvenile smack talk, like oh, you know, I fucked your mom, and etc. and all that nasty crap. So I was like, man, I can't. Shouldn't you be back in school now? Isn't school back in session? You know, get off my game. But yeah, so I'm guessing that was it. But this match went fairly well, even though it seems like I kind of stole at least a couple kills. Still, I just had a lot of fun playing this match. I had a lot of fun playing with this skin too. I was a little surprised. I got a few laughs out of my teammates with this one too. And I like playing as Chiron. He's definitely one of my favorite ADCs. I like the fact that his 1 cleanses CC, which is something I don't often see people use when they play Chiron. I'm surprised they don't often use it that way. It's almost like Geb's shield, even though it doesn't really give you a shield. It just cleanses the CC. But it does work over like an area, so you can use it on a more than one ally at the same time, which is pretty cool. So if you get hit with like a stun from Ymir, like I just did right there, then yeah, you can just use it to cleanse both your allies. It's a really damn good move, and of course you can use his ult to sort of save you in the case of the event that you're in like a really ugly situation. You can use his 2 to slow. He's just got a pretty nice kit. His heal doesn't really impress me too much. He has like a passive healing ability. Don't really care much to it. Don't care much for it, rather. But yep. The rest of his kit is fantastic, and I was having a blast playing with these guys as well. It was just another one of those matches that just goes so damn well. So, yep. I've been enjoying this skin so far. No complaints. If anything, I'm starting to think that it might be my favorite skin on Summer of Smite. The skins haven't been too bad, but I don't know. I haven't been enjoying them quite as much as I enjoyed last year's batch. We had that really cool Medusa skin, the limited one, and we had the Kefri Lobster. I love that Kefri Lobster. That's one of my favorite skins. So I've really been... I haven't been quite as impressed with this year's offering, but this one is it's kind of funny. I've actually been enjoying it. It has personality. It has character to it. You know, you use it. You're wearing it on your character. People notice. People they take notice, and so far everyone's been having a good sense of humor about it. You know, they've all been mature and having a great laugh. We've been enjoying the skin, and I don't know if y'all have it. If you do, let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. I'm curious to know what everyone thinks about it. I think all those folks like disliking the YouTube video and complaining about it, I think maybe they're just making too big a deal. And, I was guilty of that too. I kind of made a big deal. I was like, oh, this is just, stupid and juvenile. This is like what little kids think gay people are like. It's just too silly for its own good. But, it's okay. Smite, it's actually, I enjoy Smite when it's kind of silly. And, I don't mind this skin so much. I think it's actually pretty funny. I've been enjoying it a lot. What do you think about it? Again, let me know down in the comment section. I love hearing back from you, and I try to respond to as many people as can. And don't forget to spank that like button if you enjoyed this video. Your support means a lot to me. And as always, y'all be good to each other, and I will see you in the next video.
That's an L.
Be right back.
Oh, slay!
Take this jungle
Okay, thanks.
one. Sorry.
Be right back.
No problem. Take this jungle one. Okay.
Does this make my
Attack!
butt look big?
Thanks.
On my way.
An enemy has been slain. Love is always in style. Work.
That's too bad.
Fabulous! It's time for you to sashay away. I don't know her.
Love is always. An ally has been slain.
Yes! Fabulous!
A mighty sword! A mighty sword! Good game.
That's an L. Kill it!
That's too bad. That's too bad.
Better work! We can't be friends.